Yeah, I mean, it's definitely one of the... That and Haven is relatively stale at the moment, comp-wise. Maybe the new Sentinel will change that up. A little bit of time for that, though. Okay, FUT on defense, K-Corp on attack, must win map at the moment for K-Corp.
Let's jump into the game. It's K-Corp on attack, FUT on defense on this brand new frontier. K-Corp's map pick this time around. There is a movement towards his right-hand side with 3 defenders nearby.
Scream got Superman'd here, so was dropped the Frenzy by, I believe, Shin, and then just has the light armor on top of that. Here we go, we'll see what he can do.
Well, they do manage to enter. I believe Q is yet to reveal himself.
Yeah, I was gonna say if they could. Damn, it's a heavy shutdown. They felt like this one was. They felt like this one was happening. 4-person stack over towards the site. Ponytail couldn't see this one. Too much was going on. Too busy staring at the legs underneath here. And yeah, this was a great call from FUT. And in terms of the pistols, 2-1. So 1-0 in terms of just this map, obviously.
I get on board. Okay, I mean, when they're just doing that, I don't really know what you're meant to do. Of course, Scream should never be worried about getting swung.
Who do you think is the best Ascent team in EMEA? I mean, it's BBL.
Teammate that's holding that gets spammed through the smoke.
They're the gods of this map.
Getting blinded and just put in a miserable spot. That's
okay, let's check the cleanup.
I feel like it's so BM when you ping it right before you kill.
Yeah.
Let's check the cleanup. Oi, not this again.
I have to warn you guys. You know how we lost the screen
not this one again.
In the last round.
What was that game we had at lock-in?
So
was it Fnatic Sentinels? Where it was just this the whole time?
At times, because yes, the screen has frozen for us.
Does it matter?
You have to bear with us.
Does it really matter in a round like this?
Yes, because they have a share. You just said this. It's the pistol versus rifle rounds that they're famous for.
It's called the Caster's Curse as well. Or the Caster's Blessing if you're a K-Corp fan.
So just touching the orb, trying to wait and see if we see a peek. We've already had one peek.
Barren, and if Shin does elect to go for a little walk, you might find it as such, but with Mr. Fallen dropping back,
honestly,
information may be relayed.
I mean, what I will say is that Fallen being sort of stuck down
there's a chance for this one.
That's a very easy rifle
yeah, sound went in. I didn't see if we had. Did we have a knife go over towards B main? It hit no one, and then that was it. Either way, we go into the 2-person setup for this. We have no smoke for door, but no one's gone door, so it's kind of strong still.
Dart shooters? Any dart breakers? Okay, that's a late. I believe he had utility in hand, cracks there, so wasn't able to stall that.
They know there are at least 2 players now towards this A side. There's not much time, which means they'll be.
I mean, you gotta go a little bit faster than this. You gotta go a little bit faster. You can't even get a plant at this rate. Oh man, it's fine. It was an eco. It was an eco. It's okay.
I think is the polite way of putting it. That round, of course, just no real luck.
Tell me they haven't gone full loop though. I hope we haven't gone full loop.
Get on site, but no one really went in, so they just sort of get cut down on those long-range angles and come out fairly worse.
We've had some questionable rounds.
FUT is meta resilient, you could say, in the sense that they do not believe in the light armor. For most of the time, they also don't believe in like heavily investing into rifles, by bulldogs, phantoms, whatever, in round 2s.
All right.
So this is
in terms of this bonus, looking over, it's a pretty poor bonus. So let's see how K-Corp deal with this one. Must win round for them, especially with the econ. They take mid fast within the first 15 seconds, but bit of a change up in terms of how FUT want to approach this. And they are expecting this. Yeah, because they had double stack over towards spawn there. But this is good. Early question mark created. They haven't met any of the killjoy util. When you don't see any kind of killjoy util either here or here, majority of the time, it's going to be over towards A. So we should see. Yeah, that's why you're starting to see shock darts for those.
Struggling to kind of gain ground towards short either. Not much utility expended on the FUT side.
They're really waiting for Scream to find something. You can see they're not over committing towards A. There's still utility on that side. So if he finds a pick, they instantly slam into B, but now the clock is working against them, and there's going to be 2 players stuck back site. With the clock going down, this could just be lost on time. Now you've got 3 players. They don't have to fight into Scream. They can just focus down onto this fight around stairs.
It's
2
dangerous.
people
it's really
back
dangerous
at site.
with 2 players to the back of the site, yeah, to be challenged. They've got no idea that this position is being taken place, but no, the Marshal will start to shoot here from Kiwi. Push from Thrax is going to stop them from even pushing even further. XMS on the case, Shin as well. Interrupted by Mr. Fallen. It's clean. Zaysh, the only player alive, and he's got the spike in his hand. 7 bullets, 13 seconds, not much going for him. But he's going to try and plant. No, it's a fake. Runs out of bullets. Gets the first one. We'll try and plant for a second time around. Again, a fake. 4 seconds. Has to commit with it, but it's out in the open. And that's where Adacaptain would have put a brain. Well,
he gave it a good try.
Bullet? No, would put a bullet in his brain.
But have to go retrieve the brain afterwards.
I'm
but no,
really
just
worried.
a Ferrari swing right there. Running and gunning with the SMG. Exactly what you need there at the very end. And I mean, yeah, KC, they weren't able to find the pick on the Screams.
That was a nice shot, though.
So much time.
Holy hell.
And then on site, the fact that they've got the Spectre's not too bad because you're taking all these low to mid-range fights.
Really nice bonus
feeling
from FUT.
completely happy. You also have the KO playing back in the smoke towards CT with a quick flash out on the right click, instantly able to find the 1. And it just
devastating rounds. Okay, in terms of where we are into money-wise, right? Money's pretty good on at least 1 here. So this is a good chance for FUT to try and build up a lot of money. Get the op over towards middle, and damn it, this is
fairly impactful there. And like I was
sure
saying,
it's an eco again, but like
4 just puts this side on lockdown.
Yeah, and you can see Karmine Corp completely spread out. Not wanting to interact with one another, maybe mad at each other. That'll be interesting.
Oh, he has okay timing. Damn, look at this. That's nice though. As soon as he left there, instant person to recover this. Nice shot from Adil. Okay, maybe they have a chance. Dash is out, gonna be able to get the op here. How are they even gonna? Sorry, not the op. Gun here. How on earth are they gonna be able to deal
Figuring out how the
with
teams
this?
are playing in game, and they're just making up like paparazzi stories. About
Scream
them.
asking for a smoke.
Right, like,
Really wants this
Scream
gun.
wants to join FUT 'cause he was hanging
Was
out
pinging
near
on the floor.
spawn.
Looks like Kiwi's expecting it. Jewel over towards middle.
With
Kiwi.
no one, which means he wasn't sharing his food.
Nicely handled from Adil.
Oh man.
Bait out to the oh, that's a huge miss. Oh, okay. Now it's fully on.
Pacifist.
Yeah, who's this back of sight? Mr. Fallon has to go. He has a...
Right, we're reading into
Oh,
it
goes
a
in.
little
He
bit
does
too
have an
deep.
area at the back
Lockdown
where he's safe.
enabled, and
Might just try and just...
clearly an opportunity here for the KC side. Mr. Fallen, is he able to get out of this? They know this is a corner that has to be checked, but the Odin still keeps
I mean, he did great. Kiwi's managed to recover as well. Holy hell. There was some time on this one. K-Cop did alright. They made this one doable. In the 4-on-5, this was probably one of the better outcomes they could have had. It was actually not too bad. Did a little bit of damage, like we said. Kiwi managed to recover in the end. A couple of missed shots from him. The first one got baited out from Adil. Wasn't too bad. The second one,
but actually, kind of dig the way FUT are playing. They're not playing too heavy into mid. If they do fight into mid, it'll be with the operator early on into a round. And then they're actually playing to like close the door on B a lot of times. Sort of give up that whole pathway up towards Pizza, because it's really hard to peek into defender spawn from mid. Because you have to worry about both left and right. Yep. Not necessarily always having players watching that on the defense, but just the fact they could be either side of you makes it really tough. So, yeah.
And if Kiwi's allowed to do that all day long, he'll be taking advantage of it over and over again. We'll be dropping back.
Just throws his shorty
oh,
out
this
the
could
window.
be this could be a disaster.
Sweet. That's actually great tech though, because you only have the 2 pumps in the shorty. So on the classic, you wouldn't mind, taking a shot, but that lets you blitz on through.
The unfortunate for Karmine Corp is they're losing players left and right. No trades coming forth even. If they're isolated yet again.
I'm worried for a 13 with some of the stuff that I'm seeing. They need to call a pause.
Yeah. This
has been crazy convincing. They can't do this. They have to have a pause. They're, instead of doing this default over towards middle, I would much rather see them just site here with everyone, because
as the tree hits coming in, knowing, hey, A main probably weak. You probably have
they're going to get picked apart by this op.
As the enemy team is working up cat at the same time, so I like the idea from FUT to call those sort of mid-round re-aggresses, and a lot of times, if you can catch out the enemy team when they're trying to split into your site, you're going to feel so great about yourself, because Ascent is all about being able to find control through mid and then pivot into a site. It's why I think Jet is so powerful on defense, because it's really hard to fight over mid, I think, on defense, but just posting up an operator.
In terms of money, though, 3,000 over to everyone here. They don't have to rebuy much. Not much util was used into this. Like, what do they have to rebuy? A drone? This, that's it. Get an extra shocky. That's crazy.
Karmine Corp are falling quite far behind, not in the position they would have liked to be.
Used nothing into this round.
In the pistol round that they had, they thought they were going to win.
And yeah, this has to happen. They either need to clean up their mid take with actual util, or they need to just hit sights.
So slowly but surely dropping back.
And stuff is looking off today for sure.
On the bounce.
So maybe the sight hits are just going to be easier.
Not a grand situation for them. But the timeout, I can very much understand.
Yeah, I mean, how do you get around this operator in mid? Because jump peeking from tiles is not the answer. Turns out the angle he was holding was to punish a jump peek, sort of push all the way back into the corner with just a sliver, catching as you come around the corner. Because if you want to jump peek and see the Jet when she's playing a more passive line back toward the tree, you have to go out a little bit wider. So when you take that more extended angle, you get critical like 0.1, 0.2 extra seconds where you can see a player. And at the pro level, that's what makes the difference. It makes it a very simple shot for Kiwi to take there. And as long as he continues to get fluid with it, it's going to be tough for KC to react, because we have yet to see him go for sort of an A or B main operator. And that may be the pivot that FUT go to in this round, because you're expecting
a little bit devastating in terms of having a sub, but
you're going to have a better answer
it is what it is.
The operator in mid, or you're looking to play much more quickly through one of the mains. So I think putting the op looking for an early fight in one of those areas could be good.
All right.
Time for a switcheroo, basically. That's what we're looking here from Karmine Corp as well. Playstone available for Scream.
They buy Hero Gun into this one. Adil's going to be using Nice into the next round. We got the 2 save guns as well, so they have 3, so it's going to be alright. Are they trying to take mid control again, or are they just waiting for a push?
And he didn't buy. They have enough to get 4 rifles and knives, and I'm sorry, but I'm having my Karmine Corp forgot to buy again moment.
No, it's fine.
The maths ain't mathing.
This one, it wasn't even a celebration. They had an extra minute to make this choice.
It's fine, right?
Maybe Bladestorm next round?
No.
Is the call?
Nope.
Well, that is the call, but whether that is a good idea, questionable.
Yeah, looks fine for me.
There's movement in his direction. Aldron will be spotting it, has to shoot it down and repositions. But here comes a push. All of them from short. There is Nivera further back in the main angle, but hasn't positioned himself too aggressively to put too much pressure himself. And with Scream already out of the equation, it's already getting tougher.
It's just a low buy, and they have full buy next round, and Scream's just going to use. The whole plan is, the whole plan on this round here is he buys a rifle into this round, and what they want to do is they want to try and make them use the KO ult so that he can use Nice the next round.
It's just a 3-player sight take. It's a 3-on-3, and that does not work for the defenses. Although Shin is able to find one, Mr. Fallen with the Hunter's Fury.
Okay, I mean they got the small win out of it. They got the KO ult. This is what they wanted to do. And, they weren't massively expecting to win this round, but they got the ult that cancels Adil's ult into it. So I think obviously it's not a great win in terms of the actual kills, but you take these 2 ults out of it, it's fine.
I am shocked. Shooketh. FUT 6-0.
Yeah, because everyone has guns, and then we just have knives.
Right now, not that they're being pressured, at least to the extent that we've seen the past couple of rounds. It's been an operator show. It's been Kiwi just constantly grabbing pick after pick. I mean, okay, hold on. I'm like trying to think this through, because obviously he had to have bought a Sheriff. So the actual theory, because I think now Nivera has an operator, is that they so desperately wanted to have an operator on attack that they were committing a heavier
it's a big win condition for them.
If I'm trying to like do some kind of mental gymnastics, I still don't think that's worth.
I mean, I think it's a big win condition, especially if we look back on some of their old runs where they just peek over towards A. It's always been a big win condition. Keiko getting an op.
And now with Karmine Corp moving towards A, it splits.
Okay, in terms of this one, they get some ults into this, like we said. And yeah, the whole round before was just a prep for this one. They got 2 ults out of it, they should be pretty happy. And then now they need to start getting some rounds. I'm worried about the whole general play of K-Corp right now, but in terms of the buys, I think the buys are fine. This makes a lot more sense as well. Mid's been shut down too early. They just wanted to create some pressure over towards B, and then now we're going back for the actual site hits. In terms of what we got over towards the site hit, it is a straight up stack here. The KO ult might be great though. That is the one savior at the moment. If they pop it before they get in, or the knife might hit. They don't pop it. Knife hits after everything's gone off. Now they pop it.
No pick from KC really, apart from the from Shin.
Watch motion hell right here. This could
that's more. This is more where we should be.
Mod stays alive somehow.
This is more where we should be more than.
The top tries to stay on site alive against 2. It's difficult. Again, a very familiar position. We've seen him before, but hasn't been successful in the past. 14 seconds and counting, missed the fall and elevated.
This one is where people can start going mental, because they turn the corner before the knife hits, Killjoy's here, so the util's here. We don't even pop the ult until we're like round the corner. So all of this is done, the damage, and then we turn the corner, then we start ulting. So this was the round. There's a good possibility this is a 30 now.
Okay, after like 1 second after they used the Hunter's Fury, that's when they used.
They used a lot of ults into this one. They got shut down.
All the time in the world to actually get the util off. A blunder, I think they're in the attack, because
yeah, definitely. They look like they look completely boomed at the moment.
Just made the spacing, I think,
and I like how FUT are approaching it. They shut down middle early on, and then they haven't really attempted middle ever since. And FUT kind of know that as well. They've been stacking the sites heavy. They've kind of left this until they see the util here. First time we see the util looking like a B split. Honestly, not too bad. Smoke over towards spawn would be great. Smoke over towards spawn would be great. They used the smoke for middle, so they don't have a smoke over towards spawn. Oh man.
Well, Navarre didn't have a second smoke ready because he used one.
Oh man, they use that smoke middle, but they don't have the Jet using the smokes for middle, so it's this is horrendous.
The awareness
this is
isn't
bad.
There in the heated moment that Scream tries to take advantage of.
And now without Scream, tempo isn't quite there anymore. Probably wind taken out of their lungs at this point, but
that's
now
like
they're going to start peeking things dry, which is where Kiwi can shine most, right? Without obscuring his vision, he can still deliver. He's got clear lines of fire. And it's time
so when you do fast, chat, when you do a fast B split,
control of the site, Mr. falling into the center of it. They're just being circulated all the way around. How do you kind of because
did they smoke off short? They smoked here and here. So what teams normally do? Wait, let's wait. This could be done. This could be done. It's a 5v2. Keep an eye on the time. Just get planted down. That's a huge miss.
Right back into it.
They need a Shin miracle.
And it's all down to Shin. He's onto the site alone.
Shin's got to move.
Can he find it?
Okay. So yeah, when you normally do this, what normally happens is you smoke here and here. These are the Omen smokes, right? You got 1, you got 2, and you do them like this. And when you go middle, your Jet normally goes middle because you have to block here. Sometimes when people have Cypher, they can go over towards middle as well. But the main thing is why the Jet and that always goes over towards middle is because you have to have your additional smoke here. Because you're going fast, you only have 2 Omen smokes. This, they smoked off short and middle. I'm not even sure they smoked off middle.
On that one, but Carmine Core, they look a little bit lost without finding the early fights right there. Obviously, you lose your dive player in Scream going into sight because not all the smokes are up. And
but like, chat, that is like basic stuff. Oh boy.
And then after that, just
how are they going to win a round?
And that's something you can't do against FUT. Like, FUT individually are so skilled just in their ones. It's one of the first things I sort of noticed with them coming into this year, because I don't think expectations.
Are they going attacking up? I mean, yeah, the 2v5 was the closest they had into winning it. The only reason they didn't win is because
taking first fights on the Omen over
they missed the shot at the end. Have they got worse from the last 2 weeks? Yes. Teams have off days, so it could be that as well. Worse from what we saw at the beginning from KCOP? Probably not. That would be hard to beat. But it's very bad today. Like straight up, it's really bad at the moment.
From that 6-man idea, and with the core roster that they've got right now, they're trying to build that coordination, and it's starting to work out for them. Slow, but still at the middle of the pack, really, of this VCT EMEA.
Chat, can someone do me a favor? You know this round where they smoked over towards middle and tried to fast B? Where was the first smoke? Don't tell me you only had 1 smoke for this.
So that's over 30 seconds. There's still Killjoy util there.
Is there any detectives in chat that want to go look at it?
No.
Because that's a huge
look at the
blunder.
clock. There's double volleys on lane and a turret. 25 seconds. The spike is B main.
Oh, and it's a go on the B site. Spam with the Odin, Mr. Fallen looking for spread damage. But
okay, they can win this. Moj has to go huge still.
Massive. Not only huge, Moj left on his own. He's going to be suppressed. They know he's at the back
The
of it.
flash was great. He decided to swing. Shin goes in. Nicely done. Okay, this is how they're going to win, apparently. This is how they're going to win.
Absolutely huge. FUT try to funnel in
Yeah, everyone on site. They get some guns, 2 people. They have Shin's ult. Might as well use it into this.
They're going for it. They've got monies for days.
Yeah, at least they can.
They're going to give it.
At least they can avoid a 13-0 here.
2 flashes still ready to go. Also double smokes for Kiwi to get down lane if he wanted to.
Cracks. Oh, Karmine Corp are playing this so
Oh no, he
patient.
saw his gun. His team is going to call it.
Out, no reason to push out. Shin out in the open though. This time around, shot
That hit as well.
onto Nivera makes him know. XMS on site. And the call
It's actually going to save. Maybe doesn't want to give them the attack up because of Nivera.
Nivera.
Okay, well at least the EG's been
It
avoided.
doesn't actually matter if he saves or
So
not.
no EG today.
But he doesn't actually want to give
They
the
at least have
operator
that.
over to Nivera. That's genuinely what the call is there. Don't let that happen. I mean, tracking some of the bullets there, just trying to find the pick with the Odin spam through smoke. Respect to Shin now, again, a couple of rounds in a row. And he's given Karmine Corp genuine winning chances. And now, charged up the ultimate off of that, you start to see a vision heading into the last 3 rounds.
You can't do this though. You can't. I agree that attack op, great. But you got to have the second smoke, surely.
It's hard to say how much
Okay, he did buy
can
it.
gain out of this
He did buy it.
You know, how much momentum they've really
He got rid of
garnered,
the. Okay, thank God
how
for
much
that.
this will stop FUT.
Got rid of the Omen TP for the
It's,
extra smoke.
Definitely an isolated round, not unlike the others.
Good knife there. Sort of investing a lot of utility, but with how slow Karmine Corp play, it doesn't actually matter. You use both scouting pieces there, trying to bait the jet
Oh boy.
into the smoke.
Scream, instead of pulling the trigger onto the alarm bot, ends up throwing
That's such a
cloud
weird
burst at
reaction
it,
to the
which means
alarm
it's
bot.
still there and still has to take it down. I'll join him right after him. He knows he's in trouble, so has to get out of there quickly unless he's able to find a kill out of Captain. He
Adil.
faked the TP earlier. They've got no clue he's here. He's playing the
Oh,
trigger discipline
Jesus
play.
Christ.
He's going to wait for more.
Oh no.
He's given a call for
God.
Mr. Fallen to drop back. Scream is doing
Oh!
nothing. Oh! Blunders for a
God.
second, but he's got an ace up his pocket and ends up still on top.
Oh my goodness.
I couldn't take that for a second. Scream equally confused, but now dead. The operator is actually playing
Imagine
wide
it.
out on Heaven here. Look at this smoke, just trying to get a little bit of extra space on the site. It's wacky, it's funky. But they're still not ready for this angle.
That's so crazy. Wait,
Oh.
where's he gone for that?
He had an opportunity
What are
there
we
to find a
watching?
kill. It's either going to be a
Jesus.
trade or nothing at all.
What's going on in
Still
this game?
3-4, close endeavor, spike gone down. Shin, he's got the Hunter's Fury. I wonder if he wants to play for the post plant with that, but no, he's actually
No, it's
underneath
too
his
hard.
sight, point blank.
Especially down in numbers, you can't abandon the site. Even if you use it for stall, you have to fight with your players or they die while you're using Hunter's Fury.
Trying to set up a crossfire here, out into
Nice
the open.
flash.
Rivera, very risky,
Oh,
but Shin is
his
able to
KO
trade right
flash
back
was
out.
great.
Both of the players hand in hand. Peek out from XMS, ends up dropping. Shin, good first shot, good double up, and now he's got only one left. So it's over. Recon to the floor.
Oh
Mr. Fallen
my
swings,
God.
pulls the trigger
Okay,
time
fair
and time
play.
again, but it's Shin on top.
Could you
Quadra
imagine
kill
this is
and a
on?
second round for Karmine
Honestly,
Corp.
one more and a pistol.
Shin,
He's a
round
hero,
after
maybe.
round, just pulling
Maybe I'm believing.
KC up.
We've seen some of the worst Valorant, and then now
Insane.
there's a chance.
What's higher than a FUT? A Shin, baby. This guy is absolutely cooking.
He was the person that got the he was the person that got the double sheriff kill as well on the low buy, right?
Like, you know, who would win, a FUT or the blue wall that it tries to kick?
Man,
So
I mean, he's just
unfortunately,
solo won them
Karmine
2
Corp
rounds
haven't
in
given
really.
any moments to use them. Now finally a chance,
Unlucky.
but oh, that's nasty.
That's kind of nasty. It won't be utilized this round. Doesn't seem there's any mid presence, but it gain some info maybe.
That's probably the one
actually
good
just gonna
thing
see a
out of
full
all of
commit
this.
in with the lockdown
The
here.
one good thing
Seems
out
to
of
be
all
getting
of this is that they
Possible. Seen
found
it before
Shin.
from Karmine Corp.
That they found
You
that
can
Shin
also
is
use
good enough.
Nivera's ult just to scout
I think that's the
Boathouse and
one
make sure no one's
blessing out
hiding
of
back there.
everything
Or
for K-Corp.
use the
It's a
operator
big kill.
and kill them.
Like we said,
got
big
options.
win condition.
This
Can
guy's
be the
the
op
limit.
into this round.
You should run.
Let's see what's the limit on this defense though. Lockdown does put them under pressure.
Lockdown goes in. Nade
there's a
is,
fragment.
yeah, nade is
Grenade.
pretty good.
Drop
Right
the
on top of it.
lockdown.
Well handled from them. Knife's gonna go in. Oh boy.
For a little bit.
Oh, he missed.
Okay, that knife didn't go as far as they wanted.
Yeah, the knife
This
missed.
double flank.
They've gained so much info.
I mean, the thing is, Karmine Corps don't really fake sites, so why not look for the fake? You
Yeah,
have so
they
much
pushed a
time
lot.
to come
It's
on the
true.
flank.
K-Corp, and we
There's
kind
no
of called that
Yujo
on
watching
Haven,
the
right?
back
They
either.
actually
They
don't
know
really
everything.
fake
The
too
thing
much.
is
They
that
don't
the
really
two
lurk
players at
too
the back of
much.
site don't really have
So
the
when
help
you
right
kind of
now.
see them
Paranoia
doing this
from
kind of
bench
aggro,
actually
you
hits all
can
the
take
players, stalls it out a
moments
bit.
like this. But
And one of the players on the flank already at
Adil
down.
has killed
And
one.
there's no real
27
flank
seconds on
assistance
this
for
to
two
go.
players in
Lane,
market, so
2 people
no
back at
difference for
site, all
Karmine
watching the
Corps,
same
but they've got to
place.
deal with the two at the back of the site, and they haven't done that just yet. Trying to throw a fragment towards them. Moj delivering. Whoa, nice little headshot there. Moj still alive, but still trading.
Yeah,
in
nicely
favor
handled.
of
Nivera
Karmine
again
Corps.
important in terms of this one, but
Guardians,
to
operators,
avoid.
and
Okay,
Vandals all together.
they
Shining
managed
through.
to
With
get
a third
3,
round for Karmine
and there's a
Corps to
chance for a
close the gap
4th.
a little bit before halftime ends.
It's starting to come online for them now. Better late than never. I didn't see exactly what happened to the mid player. Bit unfortunate, just falling on that pressure point coming into the back, because there was
Yeah, he was just holding the angle. Oh, okay, he actually got the shot off. Actually got the shot off.
Kills the other. It's not very.
It's not
Yeah,
very
just hit the
friendly
walls, that.
neighborhood
No.
Spider-Man, is it?
It's like Venom.
True. Or Spider-Man in a different multiverse, you never know. Anything is possible.
Aren't they homies? I don't really know.
Yeah, but there's always a universe where he can be evil, right? I don't know. Multiple variations.
The Bears getting chipped
He's on
like
40
every
again.
round. Tough spot to be in on the
Uh-oh.
And that's the end of Scream.
Oh.
That's the end of Shin
Man,
Kiwi.
they have
He's
they've
been called the
just
executioner this round, given the role and given the blades as well. Just chase after
they're just
it.
going for
He's looking
solo.
to give him a
They're just going for
gruesome
solo
death.
duels.
Still,
Looking like
Karmine
ranked
Corps
at
gonna
the
have to drop
moment. It
back
really
from that
is.
initial attempt. They know the A site is a blockade, but maybe they'll try and find an opening, a crack through the other walls.
It's hard to find cracks against FUT, because when they find opening picks, they're very good at shrinking their position and not putting themselves in spots where they can then give over easy ones. I was nervous for a second, right? Kiwi gets the second kill, pops the knives. Is he going for some updraft craziness? No, ends up falling back just a little bit. Although now, with the clock working down, they are reading this B rotate just a touch. Cracks coming in. Now they have the intention in mid, but that doesn't block off the fact it could still be a split into tree. So it's just the 2 players
30 seconds
towards this
left.
B site. The fact that Moj's main is sick, but he's got a judge, so he can't really fight
Yeah,
out
as
of
a
this
judge,
spot.
he can't do anything in main.
Oh.
It's taken down. There's
Well,
no way they win
XMS
this
got a
one,
pick,
right?
and all of a
I
sudden,
mean, he's on his
this
own.
seems fathomable. Kill off Curax, and that's it.
Oh.
XMS looking to swing past it. Does
He
use
did
up
great to
space,
kill one.
and his team is able to
Oh.
obliterate XMS still
Why
alive,
has Kiwi
excuse
gone
me?
in there on
And
his
he's even
own?
pushing through his smoke here. What a cheeky man! Mr. Fallen has
No,
clue.
my
XMS
goodness.
finally
Okay,
put to his
one-on-one.
grave, but this puts us in an Omen 1v1. And it's Nivera versus Ada Captain.
Spectre versus Op.
But the HP matters as well. Nivera is down to 47, Ada Captain full. Walking into his own smoke, Nivera, you need to look at the right direction. Oh, but Ada Captain knows to.
Oi, nice shot. How the hell have they won this one? 3v5. XMS did great. Kiwi's making a solo play. Sure. How the hell have they got 4?
The captain's been watching a little bit too much TikTok. That's
Nice shot from Nabul at the end.
But Nivera holds it down. And respect to them. I mean, a 3 versus 5. Converting into that after
Yeah,
the 2
3v5.
op kills went on through. Here,
Oh
the
my
judge
goodness,
actually
look at
backed
some
up.
of this.
Initially was not an angle. XMS wasn't able to be peaked by market, but then I don't really know what the decision was to step back there, maybe trying to walk the way back, see if anyone had gone into market. I don't know, but ends up costing them just that pressure coming in from B main. And probably could have been the pivot point that could have won them the round.
And here we were praising FUT for not having cracks in their walls, but apparently Karmine Corp was able to kick through.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just like a strictly with judge there.
Jesus, chat, that was.
You're probably playing like.
That was
maybe you're playing
half
like
of
a deeper
Valorant.
line, or you're
Yeah, it
more
really
tucked in.
was.
I think you'd be a little bit more aware, as
My
opposed to slowly
goodness.
backing his way off the corner. But I mean, things got off so hot for FUT, right? Just hit after hit was stalled out. KC were completely taking their time. I do think the game simplifies a bit now for KC, moving over towards the defense. A lot more room to.
The halves of
control
all
over
time,
mid,
yeah, pretty much.
That'll come down to Nivera's operator more often than not.
And look, I feel like Karmikop is always a team that works well off of tempo.
4-8 from a potential 0-12. Oh yeah, I mean yeah, K-Corp. K-Corp, it felt like they gave all of their mistakes to FUT, to be honest. They're just taking tons of just who can make the most mistakes. It is horrendous right now. Jesus. Nice individual play from K-Corp though. They managed to win some of these from individual play. They did get, especially Shin. Shin did great, to be honest. To even get them back into this first 2 round, get a bit of momentum going. The fast mid-round split, Nivera only had 1 smoke. Oh my god, and they called a fast mid-split.
Like I said before the game, they said they put Raze and Jet into this comp to mend their attacking side. So I'm curious what that attack does end up being for them. And how they're sort of
oh boy, okay, it's fine. It's a new half. It's a new half, chat. It's all good. It's been entertaining at least.
It's time to see. It's time to see if Karmikop have got what it takes. Draw it right back up. I mean, we're all surprised in general. When it comes to this regular season, I think we're all scratching our heads wondering...
honestly, they did so good to get 4.
From the start of this year.
I can't believe after watching the first 7 rounds that they managed to get 4, to be honest with you. But then, I don't know what FUT were doing for some of those rounds. Just a whole lesson on how not to play Valorant, it really was. Jesus Christ. Okay, we go into this one.
Much they can end up doing here, because I mean, FUT are just flying.
If K-Corp can win pistol, man, they might not even need to win pistol. 4's pretty good considering.
As, that didn't fool anyone. They're hoping to pull this player in.
They go fast. Double Omen smoke. We love to see that. That recon is amazing though, from Shin. Really nicely timed. Shock's good as well to stop them from going over towards stairs. Ah, unlucky, so many here. Kiwi did insane to get to. Moj over towards here as well. It's kind of doable for these two. Nivera has his flash. Moj is the person with high HP. If Moj goes down and they don't get 1, then it's a worry. I wonder when this recon's up.
Out of thin air while the push is going on for Karmikop. They'll try and smoke him out for now. At least have a ticking clock on when they'll have to deal with him. But again, FUT low. Paranoia is actually quite strong, taking out 2 opponents. Nivera looking back
it's
right in time.
30, sorry, 50, 68.
Hey,
nice reposition from him. Yeah, nice reposition from him. Okay, nicely done. FUT getting the pistol. K-Corp maybe needed this. We'll see. We'll see how they approach it. Still definitely doable. Okay, in terms of the pistols though, that's 2-2. We go over towards this map 2-0 for FUT in terms of pistols. So both pistols of this map go into them. We don't expect them to win this map, but we kind of expected whoever wins 2 pistols should be winning the map. So this was a bit of a blunder from K-Corp in terms of Haven.
Also, the idea of making a lot of noise in tree to pull that mid player over towards that angle.
At least we saw two Omen smokes though here and here. That's the kind of good stuff we're having to look out for at the moment. Okay, door goes down.
Should be solid for FUT. I think there's no questions around that.
No armors
looking
at
least.
This
attack side from FUT, what do you expect from it regarding the composition? Obviously,
this loss will make the upset against Fnatic even more impressive. And that's the whole plan. Put the expectations on the floor. I like it.
I mean, on this round, they're just working up through the mains, but a lot of times you'll see more fights over mid, trying to
nice shot.
Pull players, pivot in, work into tree, dodge away from Killjoy, or burn her util in her control over tree or mid. The general ideas. This round, I like the one mid player of them being the player that didn't get a buy. Hold on though, Scream. Yeah.
No, Scream, hold the door! He even finds a headshot onto Ada Captain there, but it's through
holy
this box,
hell.
which keeps them alive. XMS trying to come through. They only need 1 bullet on each of their bodies, and that's it. They're done. Scream is also low, which means he's going to play a little bit more safe, which is why XMS comes in to help out on the spike, putting pressure out of Captain. Looking to hold on, but it's the Fuse halfway out of Captain swings and keeps the
Captain did great, but I really wanted Adil to have a clip here. It was a nice try.
Ada Captain holds the fort.
Yeah, Ada did great.
Scream, some big headshots there. Did not have a very standout first half, but maybe he can get something going with that right there, because I mean, just dancing on him, tracking off of the dart there. Not always the easiest thing to do when you can't, you know, have a
Dude, the extra dink at the end. Holy hell. It was a really nice try from Adil. Chemist 945 in the slug club. Thank you so much. 2 months. Appreciate it. Thank you for your prime on me. Thank you, thank you. Hey, they did a lot of damage, so do we now have... No, okay, so they pistol, so it just means that we just get the just the 2 rifles into this, so definitely made the bonus a lot worse, and this gives them a chance to stack up some money if they can get this round relatively clean. We'll see.
Chilling all the way to the bank.
For now, out captain frontlining together.
That clip would have been incredible. Oh my god, he crouched it.
Just like this, still fathomable, still very much doable. They haven't cleared out Nivera though, and he's still got a paranoia, and he's still got his gun to work with, and that's exactly what he does. Not only are they blinded, but we are as well. We got hit by the paranoia. I'm going to cast off their screens down underneath. I can see that Zaysh is doing some... Wait, no, that's not Zaysh. It's Mr. Fallen, perhaps? I can't quite tell. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot to wear my glasses today, so...
Okay, Keiko managed to clean it up. Yeah, it looks like looks like casters are having issues, we're having issues, everyone's having issues. They win their important round. The problem for that is that they lost 3 people, so this is going to be like some weird buy where we're missing a little bit of util on some of these players, and
we'll see how it happened. I mean, honestly, this setup from KC, even though they win, I want to see it change.
And dude, he lost like what happened to us here happened on his screen. Like it just froze for them fully.
I want to see when Scream is playing more passive angles.
Yeah, you can't really cast when you can't see anyway.
He's playing in tree. Have Zaysh there. Right, all the time you see KO
okay, massive round, massive important round. K-Corp have to win this, else it's kind of done.
If you get smoked off, fall back into it, flash out
Mid punish with 1 person. The alarm bot's so far back that they try and sneak and then get it. That's the plan, but Adil's kind of swinging out, so it counteracts the alarm bot being so far back because they see him fast. 3 HP though, like it was a one-on-one duel. Got a little bit unlucky, but I didn't like this setup.
Big trouble.
Especially on an important round like this.
And this is the setup I wanted, right? 2 players here. It's Nivera taking first contact with a flash.
Oh my god.
Pulls the trigger and keeps it down.
Yeah, how did I not kill him?
Right back in there. They're able to square things up with FUT, misstepping their way into
Get over towards the site. We get a huge 3-on-3.
It'll take some time till Shin comes there, but they're patient to wait for it.
Shock Darts just try and catch XMS on the spam. The placements are all going to be on site with this turret actually turned off on the attack. Is supposed to watch out for the Heaven Peak, and now it's back online again, so they're not concerned about getting swung from up there.
This is devastating.
Focus on short though. There is 2 players trying to push forwards there. At the bottom,
2 players in hell. That's what I can tell.
That is what I can tell as well.
I might not be able to see, but I can rhyme.
They break the recon. Shin on top. They double up.
Damn, there's a lot of remixes today. Let's hope they reset the stream at one point.
And that is Kurax with 2.
Yeah, this is the important round for Keiko.
Down in hell, getting the job done.
And they lose it.
You love it. Look, I just think the grit they showed in that round, right? The teamwork, battling against adversity, against a retake that was coming in with players and rifles and abilities. They just showed the tenacity in order to come ahead in this round that they, as you all saw, won.
I wish we could have seen it too, to be honest.
You've coached Scream. Do you think that he's lacking confidence after moving? I think, yeah, I mean, you're gonna, with the start that they had, you're gonna lose confidence anyway. I think that he learned a pretty big lesson in terms of when he moved to K-Corp. Obviously at Lock-in he said that they're going to add a lot of structure into the team, and I don't think we really saw that. I think he maybe underestimated how hard that is, so they could have thrown him for a bit of a loop, I'm not sure. Definitely starting, if we look at the last 2 weeks, I think he was looking back to his old kind of confident self. Today it just looks like they're having a full-on off day. Like a full-on off day right now. Everything looks off.
Ascent is like the jet play.
There's no real round that kind of looks together at the moment.
You can go anywhere together. Tree, B main, A main. You can play like deeper setups towards CT market. We're sort of playing off one another. There's so many options.
Yeah.
Just get back to the basic fundies, the fundamentals, and it'll be fine.
Good old fundies. They draw it back.
They're in a hard position though. I don't think we can.
Well, the buy's rough, so
Like
it's not gonna have
the
to be
team's
this
just in a
round.
rough
It's gonna have
position.
to be the next one
They did
where
well
FUT
to
will be
look
on
how
that point.
good they did the
Melosh
last 2
and
weeks,
Siri are
honestly.
In the
If you
spawn,
consider
is
their
this,
position.
There has to be a KO ult right now.
I do think that it's
They were just hanging out, having a good time.
like
Maybe
it's
they're
kind
doing
of
like a huddle. Sometimes,
their
you know,
own
when you
fault
have an
because of
EMEA round and
Mini
you
actually
just
said
need
it pretty
momentum,
well.
you just do a group
Like
hug.
Mini said that this all shouldn't have
Could be.
happened.
That-
Like
that
their
is
team
a
didn't really
theory.
make sense when it was made 4 months ago, and I fully agree.
Oh, it's a little
valid
fake
So it's
attempt,
kind of
perhaps. I was thinking,
whoever's in
Yeah,
charge
it's
is fault.
It's actually worked. It's drawn 4 players towards this B site. Now, the FUT will be finding the site fully barren, open.
Yeah, the money is actually a little bit funky for FUT here too. Fallen with just the pistol.
But we
like saw
also
in the
like we
bonus
know
round,
why, so it's
is
like
going to be that late lurk activate. It has the Hunter's Fury too to work with. Okay, Scream.
Gives it a go. Still doesn't end up on top. He's so low, man. The feather.
Yeah,
just
decided to take a
step
bit
on
of a
him and
gamble. Got to
Feather
retake A
stepping
on
on
this
there,
one.
Feather
It's
falling
gonna be a
on top of
nightmare.
him,
Scream
that will be the
has
end of it.
knives, 26 HP though.
Block is
At this
ticking.
point, Kiwi.
That
puts
Omen
up,
Flash
showing
is
extravagance with
incredible.
the blades, Quadra. Oh, he's looking for the aces, going for it.
Holy
Excellent
hell!
tonight,
That
at
Omen
least.
Flash hit
But there
everyone.
you have it. Extraordinary round there from Kiwi.
All right,
Of course,
7
he was up
chances.
against pistols, but he had to make
7
that
chances
look
to finish this.
extravagant.
Nice play from them.
Everyone's blind against pistols. Get everyone, yeah. Add it to the montage. Add it to the
To the score tally. Puts him up to
Yeah.
20.
All rolls
Oh,
suits
yeah.
and Ivera the best.
popping off.
Chamber, but that's
There's a
the
little
that's the
paranoia
problem.
setup from down in hell. You can see they just scatter. Nothing you can do
Damn,
against that one.
as if
whatsoever.
Adil faced with
It's
wow,
actually
Omen
pretty rare
Flash
you
of
see
knives
the
here.
paranoia held like super late into the post lines. A lot of teams just use that to clear it off.
He
What
was
did I just
mad
miss?
because he didn't get the ace.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe you should have killed him. Like, I don't know.
Ooh, yeah. Solutions by Ender.
Cry more about
It's mad
it.
he didn't get the clip,
All right.
yeah.
So
Shoot
this is
ahead,
the same
win the
setup
game.
from FUT last round where they're trying to show their info initiator util over towards the B site, pull the rotate. See Scream playing back towards CT has moved over towards B now. They're actually going to commit a little bit more with this one this time around. Now,
This
Adcaptain has
is, yeah,
ultimate
this
and spike.
one's...
So there's a world where these players could have found like an opening pick or something, and they could have, you know,
We
really
went
quickly
full loop.
pivoted over
We
towards
actually
that
went
B
full
site.
loop.
But for now,
We're back to
keep
the
calm,
beginning again.
keep it
Honeymoon
easy,
period,
breezy,
maybe
and,
off,
eventually
maybe
we'll
off
come
day. We're
maybe
not
into
sure.
into a B split, it would seem.
Heavy mid presence. I'm looking at a split into B. That's certainly what it looks to be. Lockdown straight away. Scream to the back end of it. Hunter's Fury
Yeah, just cancel it.
taking it down instantly, and Scream will be have to pushing out through his smoke. Out of Captain swings 180 degrees and ends up on top with a kill. If you look at Kiwi, he's so low, but he's still pushing up aggressively. Cracks. Kiwi ends up on top. No way. And Carmine Corp are looking into this one.
Okay, yeah. Super dominant, even if we look at the first map, double pistol.
Getting themselves at the dub. 2-0 on the board.
For K-Corp. Yeah, this was annihilation. They looked really off today, K-Corp. It looked like old K-Corp. There was some